If you see this brand, this label, and if you decide to buy it for some reason, the first thing you should do is throw it in the trash. Hello, and welcome to the Ramen Ronin. Today, I'm going to discuss the worst ramen I've ever had. Let's get to it. This ramen is made by Ocean's Halo, which is a company I saw popping up at our local Rite Aid. Their big selling point is that they are vegan, and that's about it. Organic, certified vegan, and yeah, it comes in this nifty bowl. You cook it for 4 minutes. I gotta read some of the stuff on here because a lot of the things that are on the labeling sound good, but it also doesn't make a whole heck of a lot of sense either. Plant-based, vegan chicken instant noodle soup. These two words here, I don't know how they go together in the same sentence. It's not even a sentence, it's just the labeling, but how you have one right next to the other, really confusing. I'm guessing it's like an artificial chicken flavor, which everything tastes like chicken, so how you're gonna fake that, I have no idea. One of the issues I had is the fill line. It's labeled outside of the container. There's nothing inside the bowl when you go to make it and fill it up. So it's really a guessing game. They do tell you to use 1.5 cups water, but for convenience sake, usually there's like some ridge or something on the inside of here that you can fill it up to. I mean, the really cheap dollar something bowls of ramen have that feature. When you're paying $4.99 for one of these, I would hope that they could afford somehow to put a ridge or a line or something on the inside to say stop filling, but they didn't do that. On the upside, the bowl is a plant fiber bowl and lid. I mean, unless it was styrofoam, I'm assuming paper or cardboard is usually made from trees, which is a plant. So yeah, plant fiber. Sounds good, again, but not really understanding the selling point on that, other than it makes somebody who's lived a vegan lifestyle for a long time look at it and go, oh wow, they use plant fiber. Wow. So let me read the ingredients to get an idea as to what is in this that makes it so special and why it costs $5. Organic ramen noodles. The ingredients are organic wheat flour, water, and salt. Cool. I mean, that's usually the ingredients for ramen noodles anyway. As for the organic vegan chicken broth seasoning packet, man, is that a mouthful, and half of it doesn't make any sense. Cane sugar is the first ingredient, salt. So while it sounds healthy, it's really like a diabetic's nightmare. Organic yeast extract, hopefully you don't have any food allergies. Cornstarch, organic onion powder. I'm going to just skip the organic because everything on here says organic. You could really like cut this in half, and if you just put at the beginning all organic ingredients, you probably save on printing costs. Garlic powder, chicken flavor powder, which then has a long list of maltodextrin, gum acea, acius, whatever, sunflower oil, natural and organic. I didn't know you had to add natural to organic. Is there like an artificial organic that I don't know about? I have no idea. Natural and organic flavors. So is there chicken in this? Like, is that what they're telling me? Because that's literally one of the ingredients is natural and organic flavors. Ginger powder, sesame oil, citric acid, dried kelp, cayenne pepper, and mushroom powder. And then there's the vegetable packet, which is nothing out of the norm. It really was just like freeze-dried or dehydrated, your usual vegetables that you would have in this. Why is this the worst ramen I've ever had? Let's get into that. So I picked this up. It has really attractive labeling. Not such an attractive price considering it is ramen, and for $5 I could actually go to some type of Asian or ramen shop and get a decent bowl of something, right? So I'm expecting this being a big old bowl and costing what it cost to be a hell of a lot better than it was. The noodles by themselves are like the chief complaint. It was, how do I describe? It tastes like paper. They were mush. No texture. Zero flavoring. Absolutely zero flavoring. It was like a baked potato would have more flavor than what these noodles had, okay? It was like going to an art gallery and staring at a blank canvas. It gave you nothing. There's no substance. Kind of gritty in a way, along with being mushy. Yeah, the noodles were just absolutely atrocious. I followed all the instructions that were on here, which is just fill with water, cook for 4 minutes, let it cool, eat. I really hope enjoy wasn't on that list because there was no enjoyment. The vegan chicken. Oh my god. The vegan chicken flavor. Oh, didn't taste like chicken. The one flavor in the world you should be able to fake in some way. Even in the Matrix when they're eating the bowl of mush, right? And this was a bowl of mush. And there's that guy who's talking about, like, you ever notice everything tastes like chicken? Did the programmers just get lazy? So lazy it didn't taste like chicken. I honestly couldn't tell you, like, what it tasted like. It was lacking any type of actual flavor. Some of the stuff that's even listed in here, like the garlic powder and the cayenne pepper and the things I'm expecting to come out, there was definitely more sugar and more salt than anything. It tasted like a bowl of salt water to go along with mushy, no flavor ramens. And I know that the broth itself is supposed to add the flavor to the ramens, but when the broth doesn't have any flavor, you're left with no flavor. Okay? And I was really, really, okay, I spent $5 on this, right? Which, to the people who made this, may not sound like a lot. They're probably like, well, it's really like a $10 bowl of ramen for people with food allergies, and this is like the cheapest that we could do. I spent $5 on this thing, okay? And the tiny, tiny little packet of like 3 kernels of corn, maybe like 2 pieces of mushroom. Seriously, carrots are like the cheapest thing that you can pick up at the store, and I don't remember any carrots being in this. Like, for the most part, all the dehydrated stuff that's on here is some of the cheapest shit that you can pick up to add as an ingredient. Granted, there's cost in dehydrating it, but there's nothing expensive going into this, okay? And for there to be bad noodles, no flavor broth, and then the toppings, the vegetable toppings, are non-existent for. I'm going to show you what to do with this. If you see this brand, this label, and if you decide to buy it for some reason, the first thing you should do is throw it in the trash.